Good morning, Global Dokkan Ninja Turtles. We got treated to another hint a couple of hours ago for the worldwide celebration, and this one is, I think this one's pretty much just telling of really who it is, so let's just go ahead and get into that. Okay, so here we are with this next hint. Now, this one is very transparent on what it actually is. Like, you can sort of see how that's not a pod anymore. It's not the Dragon Balls anymore being scattered again. This is definitely someone moving around, flying around with basically Super Saiyan aura. And you got what you needed at the end of that was the laugh. It's Broly. It's Broly. I don't know if, like I said, we're spitballing again live on stream. By the way, shout out to the live crew to come out on the streams and stuff like that. You guys actually got a little litty last night. Pretty crazy. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Also, you're new to the channel. If you like what you see, sub, turn on notifications, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to help you out, be a part of that, collection of people that you watch on a daily basis. So I think we all know Broly. Here, like I said, the other one had dropped, and we seen that one, and then they just dropped that one. So this was the one that we seen while we were live, and this is the one that they dropped. Now it's 3 hours ago. Pretty crazy there. Now, okay, so like I said, we were doing this live and talking about a lot of things and of units and stuff like that. Again, shout out to the live crew talking about units, giving their opinions out and stuff like that. If we see down here Bio Broly, I know this is, again, first part looks like Broly themed. The second part could be whatever theme on this one, we don't know. But if they follow sort of the line of pretty much being in the same sort of theme, and if it is just Broly themed, a lot of people are basically speculating part 2 could be Bio Broly. And here's the funny thing about this. Like, while I got your attention really quick, Bio Broly could be the best unit in the game. And I know you probably gasped a little bit. It's early in the morning. Somebody's probably eating Lucky Charms and just spit Lucky Charms out all over the damn TV and stuff like that. But I'm being honest. Like, he could be, we get Bio Broly. And he's part 2. Like I said, he could be the best unit because they tend to put the best unit in the part 2 of these big celebrations now. And seeing as, don't get me wrong, Transforming Broly we're probably going to get is probably from movie 8, since again Broly is represented a lot with the second coming movie. So that means, like, this guy right here, they could probably incorporate it into part 1 of giving Broly second coming easy A's out of this one. So this Broly could get an easy A. Obviously the Go Bros already have an easy A, so the next best thing to do is that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, the physical one, he'll probably get an easy A out of this. And maybe probably Goten and Trunks, the free-to-play cards that already have awakenings, probably get an easy A area, and that'll be probably what the first part is really in, unless they throw in this monster right here. Now, best case scenario, this unit down here for part 2, Bio Broly, will get an awakening or something like that, and maybe have an easy A with it, and he'll probably be pretty good for a free-to-play unit, just for the simple fact that, again, he's been absolutely trash. First of all, I just want to go on a tangent really quick. We was making fun of this guy last night, and I literally said that he looks like Hulk Hogan, and I am so waiting for somebody to put Hulk Hogan merch all over this dude, brother. Bio Broly, brother, we coming for you. No. No, we're not gonna go that far with this one. We're not gonna go that far for this one. But I'm waiting for somebody to literally do some merch or something like that where they just put it up there. That'd be fucking hilarious. My God. I think I even said I would put it as my profile or something like that. So I still might do that. Just for the laughs with it. Don't think that he's gonna get a super easy A at all. Easy A, definitely. It's definitely his time to get an easy A. So the thing about it is easy A, super easy A. But like I said, this physical one down here, that's the tough one. He might get an easy A later, like much later, or they could surprise the heck out of us and give him a super easy A too. So now you have 2 Broly super easy A that you can just pick and choose from, which are, by the way, with the red coins. So it's actually telling, again, because we'll actually know, heads up, we'll actually know who's going to get a super easy A first, because they won't be present with the red Dragonstone when we actually get it upon the first login for the worldwide celebration. So whoever is not actually in that is getting a super easy A. Just remember that. They did the same thing with Kid Buu. Like, they took Kid Buu out, and he was previously there before, but they took him out because he was getting a super easy A. Like, whoever happens with that. I'm going to go ahead and assume that, like I said, a full-on Broly team after this is going to be diabolical. I'm probably going to say Broly's going to be a very, very, very top-tier unit just because of how they've been going, and this is another big, massive celebration. That is the unification of basically Global getting into the JP sort of schedule. So I'm going to assume that this is going to be a holy crap sort of celebration. And since we technically got Broly headlining two major celebrations this year, this is a big dub for Broly fans. We got a super unit that's incredible, and we're about to come up on a just Dragon Ball Z version of Broly that's going to be absolutely diabolical in the game. And like I said, this guy's an AoE, so he's going to be stupid dumb. This guy literally gets additionals already built in. Like, he just needs to probably have some guard or something. And we actually played around with this. If the new Broly literally has a counter mechanic where all Ki Blast attacks against him are nullified and do no damage, or even normal base attacks for a good little bit, because that is a possibility. We could get a Broly that's like a transforming unit that maybe like the first part is like pretty damn good, and then the transform part is like holy shit level. That could happen, because like I said, one of these units from this celebration should top 100% top Beast Gohan. And I don't mean like with transformation afterwards to top him. I mean like one of these units should be standard straight out better. I mean, if it's a Broly, you count that as a W or what? I'm just gonna say right now, if they put on Z Broly, if they give that man that much smoke, we eating good for the rest of the year. I'm just gonna say that right now. If they give Broly Justified, because you got to remember, you got to go back and look at Broly cards and how they age. There's a lot of Broly cards that do a lot of damage or stuff like that, and this one was like really the only like actual tanky Broly for a little bit. Like, he was before we got the super and everything was super. So I just want you to realize that he was probably the best Broly that we had for a good little bit. Down here, this man was a damage powerhouse, and currently right now in the meta of 200% leader skill. And this is with the type supports and stuff like that. I'm sure that somebody will probably do an updated Broly damage like on a 200% team with support on and stuff like that. I'm sure somebody will probably do it, and he could probably hit somewhere around 30+ million, I would say, right now, seeing as he could get about 23 million currently right now if you go back and look at some of his showcases. So I could see this guy being a holy damn damage dealer, to be quite honest. Like, I could see him doing crazy numbers with a 2024 EZA. So to be quite honest, if we do get another Broly, which it looks like we're going to, if he's base form Broly, that's probably a massive W, because that means his Super Saiyan transformation is going to be wild. And then once you get the legendary Super Saiyan, he's probably going to be absolutely insane. And again, like, if he's like almost as good as Beast Gohan at base, or if he just base and then turns straight into Super Saiyan or something like that on an entrance, which I'm going to assume that I still want my entrance animation of him sitting in the chair and going basically restricted SSJ. First of all, please, Lord, please, Dokkan gods, let him be restricted SSJ or something like that in the name, so he can link up with this Super Saiyan Broly down here. Good Lord. Could you imagine having this guy and then the new, if he's diabolical, which we know he's going to be, like, oh my God, this is going to be a dummy rotation. Just sitting here thinking about that. Like, I'm yapping a little bit, to be quite honest, but I'm low-key like actually sinking in and locking into this whole Broly agenda right now. And the fact that we could literally have a bio Broly that's absolutely diabolical, and he could probably link up just fine with another Broly on the rotation, which means you'll probably have a diabolical Broly unit, or, oh my goodness gracious, or you just like a Super Saiyan Broly, or you have a diabolical Bio Broly with Super Saiyan Broly down here, and with the EZA of Super Saiyan Tech Broly down here. Whoo! Anybody else? Ooh, that's disgusting. They may not link up all that well, but Lord, that is disgusting. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh my goodness gracious. And this one's already called Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, so with his EZA, he'll link up with everybody else. It's just these two down here, you'll just have to pick and choose, baby. You got to be like, is the EZA one better than the Super EZA or the other Super EZA one down here? Like, which one, the physical or the STR at that point? And that's like a surprise if he gets a Super EZA over him. That would be, which I'm pretty sure is probably going to be the STR. But if they throw in this fool, Lord have mercy. The amount of damage on a rotation alone, and you know his EZA is going to be diabolical. You already know it. He's an AoE unit too, dude. And he raises attack currently already for 3 turns. So, and that's on just each super attack. which stacks. He's only attacking defense 80%, and you already know, good Lord, the autobiography that they're going to give him for a passive. Oh my God, guard, damage reduction, additionals probably already built in. Lord, if he has additionals built in, or crits. If he has a crit and additional build up or something like that, goodness gracious. Like, I'm sure that I'm not the only person probably thinking about this in their head out, but man, we could be in for a lot of if you're, first of all, if you're a Broly Glazer, this right here should just be like making everything go absolutely crazy for you. And I love Broly. I have a muscle shirt of train like Broly. So like, I mess with Broly, man. I got figures of Broly and stuff like that. I'm very excited for this one, bro. I'm very excited for this one. I would say probably tonight we might get something here, because I know this is a longer video. I'm yapping a lot about this, but I kind of want to just do all of this in one video, and so I don't have to like make like 6 different videos talking about this and that and this upcoming and stuff like that. I'm just gonna tack it on at the end of this one. So if you're hearing this currently right now, kudos to you for staying out this long in the video. But so in earlier worldwide celebrations, the worldwide celebration started the 26th, which means today would be the day that the countdown would have to start. So we still have the countdown to start. We still have the announcement for Dragonstones, of them stop counting Dragonstones for the Memorial Dragonstone. We still have that to be announced for somewhere around like the 21st through the 23rd. We still have the announcement of whatever, if we're going to get a Dokkan now, or if we're going to get a producer letter, or if we're actually going to get a live stream. We don't know, because again, this is the unification. Like, we are literally having to get like a lot of information this week for Dokkan. So this is going to be a jam-packed week of nothing but nonstop, just announcement after announcement after announcement. Because again, we don't know if we're going to get another one of these tonight. They dropped 2 tonight, so the next one could literally be tonight. And it could be like, oh, this is the theme for part 1. We're still glazing Broly right now. We're so glazing Broly that most people aren't even talking about the actual second unit that's got a headline too. Like, we're just like Broly, Broly, Broly. And if it is movie 8 and it's another Goku, it's probably going to be like Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, and Trunks. It's probably going to be a unit like that, I would say again. Damn, we already got the STR one of that. But I mean, it could be that again. Or it could just be a actually, I would probably assume that it's probably going to be an LR of all of them, and hopefully it has like Goku or like Z Fighters or something like that with it. The way it's a different name or something like that they can run, but which is probably not. It's probably gonna be Super Saiyan Goku. Now that I'm thinking about it, they probably gonna go generic and be like Super Saiyan Goku. Let's just be honest here. So he ain't gonna be linking up with anybody else unless there's some standby phases or something like that. Which I'm gonna assume if it is a Goku, he should have a standby phase of probably him getting powered up. So he might have like a can attack but damage reduction and stuff like that, and then all out Dragon Fist, or I guess Power Absorb Fist at this point, Super Fist, whatever. Like, it should be something like that that we get for that unit, which if I call that unit right here now, then I'm the GOAT. That's what I'm gonna say right now, but I doubt it. It's kind of predictable, to be quite honest. But like I said, if it's just like that though, I'm just saying. I don't know, man. I'm very excited for this one. Like I said, I'm very excited for this week of a whole lot of things we have to really talk about and go over, because it's just going to be jam-packed with things. So very excited. The only thing I don't hope is that if they do announce the I guess Dokkan Now or something like that, I really hope it's not on a Thursday or Friday. I hope it's like a Saturday or something like that. I really hope it is, because good Lord. Oh, and a data download. I forgot, we need to get a data download. That data download is going to tell us a lot because of that countdown. So I forgot about that. We do need a data download as well. So be on the lookout for basically all of that stuff, and let me know in the comment section below if you're rejuvenated, if you're excited again about the worldwide celebration, because I know some of you guys were like, if it's Dragon Ball, I may not summon. And you know, that's understandable. You know, it is what it is, but it's Dragon Ball. You probably had to break some bread on that. I'm going to be quite honest. I'm just going to be honest. It's Dragon Ball. You know, they were probably going to go all out if it is. And again, part 2 could be that as well. But other than that, have an awesome day/night. Stay safe. And I'm out. Peace.